Hey everybody, it's me Digitronic, and in this video I'm going to be doing a full review of the Kata i4 smartphone from katadigital.com. Here are the specs of the Kata i4 smartphone. Kata i4 has an octa-core MTK 6592 1.7 GHz processor. It has a 5-inch HD display with a resolution of 1280 by 720. It runs Android 4.4 KitKat. It has 32 GB of storage, 2 GB of RAM, an 8 megapixel front camera, a 16 megapixel rear camera. It has a non-removable built-in 2300 milliamps an hour rechargeable lithium polymer battery. Alright, let's start the review by going through the quality of the cameras. So, this picture that you see right here is a dish of food, fish and rice. I took the picture inside the house, downstairs. There were absolutely no lights on. It was just natural lights coming in from the window. You can see that it's a really good quality picture. You can see the details of the rice and the crispy parts of the fish. That's how clear the quality of the back camera, 16 megapixel camera of the Kata i4 smartphone is. That's the camera I used for taking this picture. Now this selfie, I used the 8 megapixel front camera of the Kata i4, and as you can see, I'm very clear myself. My face is very clearly shown. You can see the details in the background, in the flowers by my head, the pots hanging. Again, there were no lights on except for natural light coming in from the windows in the house, and a little bit of backlight actually coming from that window behind me, as you can see. Now, let's see. This picture that you see right now is of my bedroom at the dead of darkness, like 4 in the morning or something like that. And I used the dual LED flashlights and the back camera, the 16 megapixel camera of the Kata i4 to take this picture. There were no room lights on, nothing. The door was closed, the blinds were closed, and it did a very good job of lighting the room and making everything very clear, actually. Hey everybody, it's me, Digitronic, and I'm test recording with the rear 16 megapixel camera of the Kata i4 smartphone outside in a windy day, but it's also very sunny and just a little bit cloudy. Don't mind the shaking of the video, that's because I'm walking as I'm recording. We'll see what the quality of the 16 megapixel rear camera of the Kata i4 smartphone from katadigital.com is like. Again, this is the Kata i4 16 megapixel rear view camera from katadigital.com. Oh, hi everybody. So it's me, Digitronic, and in this video I am test recording with the 16 megapixel back camera of the Kata i4 in full 1080p HD resolution inside my room with no lights on whatsoever. And as you can see, the dual LED flashlight is on, which I've set it on automatic, and I'm guessing that's why it's on. It detected that the room was a little bit dark. So let's just go on and see what the video looks like. Let's take a look at some things in my room. The blinds are closed, but there's a little bit of light coming through. Let's look at some colorful objects here. I'm tapping on the screen to focus on each one of them. They all seem very nice and focused. The video quality seems to be really good as I'm looking through the screen right now. I just focused on the back stuff over there. Let's go over here. There's some colorful things here. I just focused on the Winnie the Pooh. So again, this is a rear camera test for the 16 megapixel camera of the Kata i4 from katadigital.com. Let's focus on my bedspread here. The light is off, as you can see. Well, that's about it. This is a performance test review video of the Kata i4 smartphone from katadigital.com. Alright, for the purposes of this video, let's try Asphalt 8. Excuse my driving, I'm just trying to keep the phone within the camera's view, and it's not easy with games like this. You can tell the graphics look beautiful. The performance is really good. No glitches, no skipping of frames. This is on the full brightness of the screen, by the way. So if the colors look a little bit washed out, it's because I have the full brightness on the screen. Let me pause it for a second. I'll adjust the brightness, turn the brightness down. Now let's resume. You can see how premium the graphics of this game feel like and seem like on the Kata i4. It's because of the octa-core processor that it has. You can even see the specs on the game camera. Well, there you go. Again, the Kata i4 performance is really good thanks to its octa-core processor from MTK. Okay, so let's talk about the battery life on the Kata i4 smartphone. I did 2 sets of battery tests. 1 full day of very relaxed usage, nothing harsh. So I set the screen brightness to the lowest possible for most of the day. I set it so the screen would go off after 1 minute of not being touched. Did some browsing, Facebook and that sort of thing, and the battery lasted me 19 hours, 27 minutes, and 51 seconds. And of that, 6 hours, 57 minutes, and 26 seconds was the screen actually on. Now you say, oh, the lowest brightness of the screen. Yes, but you know, with Kata phones, even at the lowest brightness of the screen, it's very legible, very easy to use, way better than most other phones out there. So that was the relaxed day, which is really good. I mean, 19 hours, 27 minutes, and 51 seconds of battery usage. And I didn't hold myself from using the phone. I just used it how I normally use my smartphones. Did the same usual daily things on it as often as I usually do every day. I also did a harsh usage test, a very extreme usage test of the phone on battery. Full brightness of the screen. I made sure the screen never went off, so it was always on pretty much. I did some harsh gaming. I played GT Racing 2, Asphalt 8. I did live video streaming from twit.tv, which is a tech-related website. So it was full HD video streaming over the internet. And the battery lasted 4 hours, 15 minutes, and 54 seconds. And of that, 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 27 seconds of the screen being on. So the screen did go off a little bit at times, but I tried to pretty much make sure that it was on all day. And this is an extreme case of usage. I would never use my phone this way. So it was very extreme, very harsh. I would say the battery life on the Kata i4 has been very, very good. All in all, I would have to say I'm extremely satisfied with the Kata i4, and I'm very much enjoying my experience with it. My daily experience with the Kata i4 has been really good. One thing to note, in my case, I had a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue at the beginning. Then I made sure that I set my router to N only, not G or mixed, and it fixed the Wi-Fi being kind of unstable at times. I don't know why that was an issue, but it wasn't anything major at all. I just cannot get over the fact that this phone, the Kata i4 from katadigital.com, is gorgeous. This is a fine piece of designed technology in my hands right now. I love holding this thing. It's beautiful, classy, just awesome. Just let me give you guys a quick tour of the device. So on the left side, you get the volume up, volume down buttons. At the bottom, you get the charging port, and I believe one of the microphones. On this side, you get this power sleep wake button right there. On the top, you get the SIM tray and the 3.5mm audio jack. On the back, you get the 16 megapixel rear camera with dual LED flash, the Kata fish logo, the Kata wordmark logo, and the audio speaker. The phone speaker is on the very top portion. I just love the design of this thing. And I believe right there is the 8 megapixel front camera. And the back of the phone is, as you can see, slightly curved. And that just makes such a huge difference in the comfort level of holding the phone for texting like this. Even holding it in your hands like this is so much more comfortable, just because it has that very slight curvature to the back of it. And also another good thing is the back is very grippy. It's not slippery at all. It's a very good quality, I believe, plastic. So this thing will never slip out of your hands because of the curvature of the back and the grippiness of the material. Looks really good. Let's take a really quick look at what the software has to offer. It's pretty much vanilla Android. This is on the fullest brightness of the screen right now. Let me just quickly show you a couple of things. Kata has added, let me take the brightness down a little bit for this part actually. Let's go to brightness. Take it down a notch. Alright. So, like I said, here's the menu. Pretty much vanilla Android, as you can see. Let's take the brightness down a little bit more so you can see better. There you go. There's the main menu, nothing much different about it. There's the phone app that Kata has added. I believe this is new. With a bit of a new interface. And also the Contacts app. And there's the Messages app right here. That looks like this. I've never used it yet, so okay. Let me put the brightness back onto the full because I want to show you how gorgeous the screen looks. Let's go back to full brightness and let's go to wallpapers and let's look at some of these colors and how gorgeous they are on this screen. This is a 720p screen. Colors are so vibrant, so beautiful. Look at these pictures. Look at how clear and colorful they look. Just absolutely stunningly amazing and gorgeous. Alright, so let's give you a test of the audio. Let me make sure it's on the loudest. Let's go to my favorite app for watching live stream shows about technology.
Thanks everyone for being with us for the show today. It has been a huge pleasure to meet you, Jeremy. Tell us if there's anything going on at University of Memphis that you want to let
Listen to
people
how
know about.
clear that speaker is on the back.
Well, it's spring break this week, and there really isn't much happening this week, but I mean, I was really excited to be here, and thanks for inviting me.
Look at how gorgeous the screen looks, by the way, too. This is a live stream over the internet. So that just shows you the good quality of the device overall with the audio, the picture quality, and everything all together.
For our next show as well. So it's been great talking with you. We're excited about the Innovation Act coming back, and we'll continue following your writing and scholarship on patents and patent reform.
Thank you.
Eric, such a great pleasure to have you back on the show. As always, you are never not awesome. You were certainly wonderfully awesome today. And I know that you just had a conference at Santa Clara that I would have loved to talk with you more about. But
I definitely recommend the Kata i4. And last but not least, the price. It's only $2.99 at Amazon.ca. I mean, can you believe that? Such a premium quality phone. Such a gorgeous quality, beautiful designed machine that pretty much performs all the functions perfectly. And, by the way, it's also NFC capable. It's a feature that Kata isn't really announcing, but there is an option to turn NFC on. I couldn't demo it because I don't have anything that has NFC in it for you to see in the video. But yeah, I mean, such a full-featured phone. Amazing, 2 thumbs up. only $2.99 at Amazon.ca, and also the company's website. Don't forget to visit katadigital.com. I love this phone. I mean, it's gorgeous. It works beautifully. It's absolutely amazing. And I definitely recommend it. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Digitronic, and subscribe to my YouTube channel again, youtube.com/Digitronic. I will see you in the next video.